Hello student, welcome to YS Baba. This is a very important session wherein we are going to do the analysis of the previous year's question paper. Now student, you must have heard many toppers saying that the previous year's question paper is very important. You must do the analysis and then you should do the preparation. Now the question is how it is to be done, and having done the previous year's question paper, what is to be followed for the successive year. So in this session, I am going to teach you the same. How to do the analysis of previous year's question paper, how to deduce the topic out of it, the subtopic and the various dimensions, so that the coming exam, that is the 2025 exam, prelims exam, becomes a cakewalk for you. You become proficient in understanding what could be the important questions that could be asked from the current affair aspect. So in order to approach any topic from the prelims perspective, or be it a means perspective also, what is to be done is, first of all, you have to see this UPSC syllabus. Okay, UPSC have hardly given a one-line syllabus for each of the subject. Then what should you do is, for a better understanding, go to the previous year's question paper. Having done the syllabus and the previous year's question paper analysis, then you must also look into the current affair aspects. Okay, and later on you should start studying any topic in good detail, because if you look into any of the topic with history, geography, it is very vast, and there is no limit to it. In fact, the UPSC have also not given prelim syllabus in detailed manner, so it becomes very difficult for the students to what detail a topic should be approached. For example, if I take the solar system, okay, if I take the solar system, now the solar system is there in the 6th standard NCRT also, it is there in the 11th standard also. You can do graduation in that, you can do post graduation, you can even do PhD. Okay, so now the question is, till what depth I'm supposed to go. The depth of the syllabus is not mentioned, so that's the reason why I'll be taking the help of the previous year's question paper. Okay, this will help me to understand to what detail I'm supposed to approach any current affair. Okay, and then those targeted topics should be prepared in good detail, and post that, most importantly, the mock questions. Just merely studying will not help you unless you have done the questions also. So let me help you with analysis of one topic, that is the solar system. But before the approaching this topic, you see over here the number of the question that is being asked. First of all, in the prelims, there is no mention of the term solar system. Okay, there is no mention of the term solar system, but in the last couple of years you can see there have been good number of the questions. In fact, in last 3 years consistently UPSC has been asking question on this. So this gives us an understanding that this is the topic wherein frequently the questions are coming, so I must not be leaving the solar system topic. So likewise, having done the frequency analysis, like as to what number of the question or how frequently the topic is being asked, we can then proceed ahead doing the analysis of previous year's question paper. Now in the previous year's question paper, see, UPSC is going to give 100 questions out of all the subjects. Okay, but you cannot start preparing a subject in random. You will take a subject, then you will go to the topic, then you will go to the subtopic, right? So for example, if I took a subject geography, within that I am supposed to study the solar system, and within that I'm supposed to study the life cycle of a star. But within the solar system there could be other topics also. So here in this case I'm going to emphasize on one subtopic. The solar system is our topic and the subtopic is the life cycle of a star. So to this level you are going to do the analysis and then proceed with the topic. For example, here in this question which was asked in the year 2024, you can see there was a question related to the giant star. Statement 1 says giant star lives much longer than the dwarf star, and compared to the dwarf star, the giant stars have greater rate of nuclear reaction. So here I am understanding that they are asking question related to the giant star and dwarf star. So my understanding is I should be preparing, the key takeaway from this question is I should be preparing giant star and the dwarf star and the comparison between the two. Second, there was one question which was asked in the year 2023, objects in the space, Cepheids, nebula and the pulsar. So here is my understanding, here is the key takeaway, that I should be studying this topic also, what is Cepheids, nebula, what is pulsar. Of course that was also a current affair based question. Further, there is this question which says recently, that is a current affair based. Recently, scientists observed the merger of the black hole billions of light years away from the Earth. What is the significance of this observation? So here the question itself indicates it is current affair based question. Yes, the two black hole, the merger of the two black hole had taken place, and because of this merger, a wave that is known as a gravitational wave is being released, and this wave was basically detected by the instrument that there was a satellite, a trio satellite. Okay, trio satellite, there were three satellites, a set of three satellites which had detected this wave, and for that purpose it was there in the news. In the 2019, again the first photo of the black hole was taken. Okay, so here the key takeaway for me is that I'm supposed to study black hole. But not only that, if you would have seen the options, the option also talks about Higgs boson particle, gravitational wave, singularity. Okay, so it's not only that just doing the questions, it is like the options also has to be done. For example, this question was asked in 2019, but if you see this question which was asked in the year 2017, isn't the singularity concept being asked there also? And similarly, if we look into this question which was asked in the year 2013, don't you see the Higgs boson particle was also asked? So from here I get an understanding that I'm supposed to study black hole, singularity and Higgs boson particle, which will be studied in the science and technology. Okay, again in the year 2000, like long back ago, again a very simple concept based question was asked on the black hole. Okay, now so far I am understanding that from the life cycle of a star there so many questions have been asked. Here in this question which was asked in the year 2009, again a concept based question. So concept based questions are basically evergreen questions, and evergreen questions can be asked anytime. So here the key takeaway is white dwarf star and 1.4 times 44 times the mass of that of the sun. What is this number basically? This is basically in the context of a life cycle of a star. If the star is less than that mass is less than 1.44 times the mass of the sun, it ends up as a white dwarf star, okay, when they die. So who gave this concept? So it was basically a great Indian scientist which was named as Chandrasekhar, and for this purpose this 1.44 is known as the Chandrasekhar limit. So I'm supposed to study white dwarf star, I'm supposed to study Chandrasekhar limit also. Finally, this question which was asked in the science and technology aspect, you can say space technology, there was this question on the trio of the spacecraft flying in the formation of a shape of an equilateral triangle 1 million kilometer away from each other, with the laser shining between the craft. The experiment in the question refers to ELISA, evolved laser interferometer space antenna. This question was asked in the year 2020, and yes, so my key takeaway is ELISA. And the similar question was asked in the year 2017, evolved lasers interferometer space antenna. What is the purpose of this? To study the gravitational waves. Okay, to study the gravitational waves. Okay, so my like key takeaway is increasing. Okay, also in the mains there was one question related to James Webb Telescope. We are not going too much into the detail of this question, but I am understanding that these are my important key takes away, and this is only with respect to that of the solar system, and within the solar system it is with respect to that of life cycle of star. Okay, life cycle of a star. So in this detail so within the life cycle of the star I'm supposed to study these many subtopics. So if you have not done the analysis of previous year's question paper in detail, you will not be able to understand, and this is where IS Baba's PEP program will help you. So for example, if you look into all of these keywords, it is recently in the newspaper also, it is there in the current affair also, with respect to that of the mystery of the first image beyond our galaxy. Okay, the Hindu newspaper had covered the James Webb Telescope, which captured stunning images of 19 spiral galaxies, and the Hindu once again had come up with this current affair: first brown dwarf ever found throws up surprise 3 decades later. Okay, so all of these is there in the newspaper. So I am understanding these are important for me because I have done the analysis of previous year's question paper. So as a newcomer student find it very difficult to know what exactly to focus on the newspaper, because they feel everything is important or rather nothing seems important. So at PEP, this was basically taught in 2024 PEP class, okay, with respect to that of the life cycle of a star. And if you look into this life cycle of the star, we came across this term nebula, we came across the dwarf star, we came across the white dwarf, okay, we came across this term also 1.44 times. Okay, there was question on the comparison between the dwarf star and the giant star, and also there was question on the neutron star, that was a pulsar. You must have seen this term in the very beginning, pulsar. There was like good number of questions the black hole also. So basically just this is the exact way how the prelims should be approached. So here rather than going too much here and there, what we do, we hit the like what you say, the bullseye. Okay, I did the life cycle of the star in a very comprehensive way and prepared one page of micro notes for the same. And don't you think any question related to the life cycle of the star can be easily solved from here? The space technology question, like for example ELISA, okay, or telescope related, telescope or satellite related questions are also being asked. Those should be covered in the science and technology. So here in this way I am going to target the prelims. Okay, so we say this as the PEP way, wherein not only analyzing the previous year's question paper but also forecasting the the possible current affair and the questions that can arise from it. Having done this, what we do on the regular basis or the everyday basis is the mock questions. We will help you solve the mock questions. For example, if solar system is being taught, so you would have a small test of 20 questions on the solar system. These are the probable questions which we feel is going to come in the 2025 prelims exam. Okay, so here the question is with respect to the Lagrange point and the life cycle of the smaller star, or we say the dwarf star. So at IS Baba, which is we have this exclusive program wherein we are coming up with the what approach is to be followed. This approach in detail will be closely monitored by the great mentor Mohan sir himself, and there are distinguished faculty who have cleared the prelims many number of times, and they are going to further help you analyze the previous year's question paper and to dig out the subtopics out of it. We have like many students who are fearful of the CSAT exam, so no need to worry. The CSAT also will become a cakewalk having attended our sessions. On a very important note, mentorship. Okay, just mere lecture is not sufficient. What is needed is mentorship on general basis, on everyday basis. Okay, also the live test discussion with the students also help in polishing every day along with the question answer discussions. So here at IS Baba, what we focus is actually focused by UPSC. We are engaged in the previous year's question paper discussion, the current affair analysis. Okay, so the previous year's question paper will help you to understand what current affair is to be studied, what is to be left. Okay, and many times too the students just refer the question paper, but they even solve the questions, but they do not know that you are supposed to also analyze or predict what is going to be asked in your successive exam. Merely solving previous year's question paper will not help, right? You are also supposed to forecast what are the important current affairs for the coming year. Having done that, there are certain dedicated topics like the mapping or the economic survey, the budget, that will be focused. Daily classes on individual topics will be conducted along with that of the CSAT, and dedicated classes for the government schemes policies would also be taken into consideration. And on every subject, special handouts, special, these are very important one, the value added notes which is exclusive for the prelims preparation, to help you directly uh, approach those topics and those resources which is going to be asked directly by the UPSC without referring the unnecessary materials. So in totality you are going to study for the prelims in a very targeted manner, wherein there would be test on each of these topics, be it the daily test, be it the CSAT test, be it the general studies test. There are revision tests also, there are theme based tests as well. Of course, the classes is a very important fundamental part, and the previous year's question paper discussion, CSAT classes is there, current affair exclusive tests are there, and current affair exclusive classes is also there. So this will help you in overall in achieving success in the prelims. So hope to see you in the session, student. All the very best for your exam. Goodbye, good luck.